I was molested by my grandpa for half my life and never told anyone. So for context, my grandma married my grandpa when I was a little baby. I don't really remember the first time I met him. All I remember of him is the things he would do to me. Growing up, I would hang off of his leg and play with him when he got back from landscaping. But I could tell when the energy shifted and things were about to happen. He would always check every room and lock every door and turn off the light in his bedroom. After he was done, he would take me to McDonald's and give me $5 every single time. When we would get back to his house, my sibling would be back from school, and they would get mad at me for having $5 and getting McDonald's. I guess at that time, I was more worried about me being the favorite grandchild rather than worry about how I got the treats. But irregardless, I didn't say anything because I loved my grandpa. I remember that during the week, it would get so bad that I hid under tables and behind doors or even under the bathroom sink. But he always found me in the end. This would continue on for years until I was about 14 years old. At that time, he divorced my grandma and moved away. But I still remember all of the things he has done to me. And it scares me because some days I am able to trick myself into believing that none of it actually ever happened. Anytime my family goes down memory lane and bring him up, I have to leave the room before I break down in tears. And I don't know how to tell anyone this. The worst thing about this, although, is I just found out that when my grandpa married my grandma, he got out of prison for what you may ask child molestation. So this whole time, my parents and grandma knew what this man was and what he was capable of, but they never once thought about the little girl. They would drop off at his house every fucking day. Now I am 20 years old, and I go to therapy. I cannot bring up the molestation with him because it hurts too much. I have been diagnosed with many things, but I know that a lot of them come from the decade of molestation. Anytime I go into public, I cannot be near an older gentleman, no matter how caring and sweet he is. At work, if my male coworkers touch my shoulder, I go into the bathroom to throw up. I'm so tired of living like this. And I just wanted to tell my story to at least one person who would read this story. If you have any words of encouragement or even how to cope with these emotions, I would gladly appreciate it.